those two holes open to some screws yet. We don't need any screws in there as yet. And then in instruction 6 we're going to be going on to building another radial rib section. I do apologise, I've been calling them radial stiffeners, I don't know where that's come from. Yeah, so we've been TF39, we don't need those just yet. First of all guys, instruction 1, it's all about connecting this radial connector together with the 4-way connector and this piece here. I've done them all that way anyway, so I'm going to continue that trend, if that makes sense. So what we need to do here is this little lip here has to go under the turret ring, and then you just line that up like so. F39 like so. That's how that's going to be. Just these two pieces of framework here, which is TF40 and TF30. Hey all, welcome back to the channel, Rich All 3. Hope you're all doing good guys, hope you're all well, and I wish you a happy new year. And let's crack on with this first issue of the year, this first build of the year of 2026. We're kicking off with the Millennium Falcon from Fanhome, issue 65 guys. Here's the mag, here's the parts. Let's crack on. If you're not already subscribed, remember to subscribe, like, also comment, share, press that bell notification. You'll always be notified whenever I put anything up on the channel. Let's see if we can still do this, eh? Let's crack on with the Millennium Falcon from Fanhome. Okay, so here we go then. Let's kick this first build of this year off. And guys, I feel really rusty today. It's only been about a week. I feel like I've been away for years. You know that feeling like when you go back to work and you've got to do whatever you're doing, it feels like that. That's how it feels. Being in the studio today, doing this first build of the year, the Millennium Falcon from Fanhome. Some beautiful pictures in here as usual. And this is what we're doing today guys. We are doing some more of the top frame. So in this issue we've got some hull frames, radial rib connector, I always call it radial stiffener, don't know why, hull plating, and I think that's all we've got. I think from looking at these instructions it's going to be a pretty quick issue. I mean, you've got 14 instructions there, but one obviously is not an instruction, it's just telling you what the end result is. And a lot of these guys you get 2 for 1 instruction, if that makes sense, like where to put it and then put this. It's not going to be a hard issue, this guy. It's going to be a pretty quick issue. These are basically the frames we are putting together today, along with all the framework we've already done. So let's get the parts over and take a look what we've got. Okay, so here's the parts. Yeah, I'll get into it the next few issues guys. Once I've done a few issues I'll be up and rolling. Right, so here we have the framework, 2 pieces, then we had the radial connector also, and we've got some hull plating and these 2-way connectors. So let's crack on and get instruction 1 done. So here I have my pillbox. These are the 2 pieces of framework, TF40 and TF39. We don't need those just yet. First of all guys, instruction 1, it's all about connecting this radial connector together with the 4-way connector and this piece here, which forms the radial connector. So all we have to do is place that over those two holes like that, and then get a gold screw, two of those, get those connected. So picked up more than I need there. Right, so let's get this going, guys. It's good to be back. But as I say, I feel like I've been away years, and I'm not. It'll be soon. I'll soon get into it, don't worry. I know you're not worried anyway, but you know what I mean. I'll soon be into it. I've got a feeling the bloopers will be coming back soon if I carry on. So here we go. So keep an eye out for that, guys. If I make that many mistakes, I'll probably make a little bloopers video. I don't know, we'll see. Right, so I always worry when that's dead loose like that, but when you put it on the framework, it always works itself out. But that's what you should be looking at this stage in the first instruction of this issue. So let's crack on and move on to instruction 2 and get this massive build, the top framework, over to the desk. Okay, so this is what I was on about the instructions. Look, this is just one instruction, basically just telling us to loosen the screw just a tiny bit on the turret ring of TF37. Right, so for instruction 2, what it stands to do is apply this radial connector. Basically put the 4-way connector, so you got the two holes lined up there. You might notice what I've done, guys, the head of the screws were that way. Basically turn them around. 1, you get a better bite and they tighten up more, and 2, as you can see here, I've done them all that way anyway, so I'm going to continue that trend, if that makes sense. So what we need to do here is this little lip here has to go under the turret ring, and you just line that up like so, and then get those screwed in. So what we're going to do first is get 2 gold screws. Just getting them out the pillbox here, guys. I don't know if that's on camera, but that's what I'm doing. And then we'll just screw those in to the other radial connector we've got here. And again, like I said earlier, that is 2 instructions in one there. So one of them is just lining this radial connector where it's got to be, and then the next instruction, which is 3, instruction 3 is just basically, as I've said, putting these 2 gold screws into the other radial connector, radial rib. Guys, do excuse me if you're doing this build and you know what this connector is called. It's not a connector, it's a radial rib. Rare, you know what I mean. I've done it long enough with you now, so you know what I'm on about. It's just me being a bit silly. Keep saying the wrong word, basically a bit dumb if you want to put it that way. So yeah, end of instruction 3 is just putting this last gold screw in to the radial rib. There you go, got it right. And then what we're going to do then is for instruction 4, get 2 black screws and screw the one side of this 4-way connector into TF36 and TF37 framework. Told you it was a bit rusty, didn't I? Or I was a bit rusty, should I say. I'll get there, guys. I'll get back. Let me get warmed up. This is the first video of the year, and I do need warming up. Here in the UK at the minute, it is -7 as I'm filming this outside. Hence why I've got my tech fleece on, and I've got my little studio heater blaring away. It is freezing, guys. Absolute freezing. Right, so make sure that radial rib's underneath the turret ring like that, and that is all the way to instruction 4 done. Now instruction 5, we need to take this framework here, TF40, and what we're going to do is basically put that in that position like so. We're going to be applying a black screw there and 2 into the turret rings, and that'll take us all the way up to instruction 6. So let's crack on and get that done. I'm also keeping an eye while I'm doing this filming, guys, because it's been a week and I've not charged anything in the studio. for example, my mics, they're dying quicker than they usually do. So I could be talking away, trying to do a video, and basically I'm talking to myself. And that is so annoying. You get so far down the video, you think you've done the video good, and you listen back, and it's not recorded anything. Can you imagine the frustration? Nightmare. I don't know. Joys and cons of YouTube now, guys, but I love it. So yeah, I'm just putting 2 black screws into this turret ring with this framework, TF40. And last one in there. You may have to hold it up from underneath if you can't get a bite on the framework. Now, as you might know as well, I should be using the, what do you call it, the plastic thing on the to support the framework, but I'm not. That's down to your discretion, guys. You can do that if you want. So I'm just tightening this up. Now I've got this frame in, should be okay to tighten that up. And that takes us to the end of instruction 6. Now we're going to move on to the next instruction, instruction 7. Now guys, instruction 7 we've already done. It was basically applying that black screw to that 4-way connector, so we can squash that, that's done. But for instruction 8, let's get cracking on with that. We basically apply this 2-way connector to framework TF40 and TF07, so let's get that done. So we're going to apply 2 black screws, just loosely put that on first, and then once they're both in, we'll tighten them up. Yeah, it's mad to think, guys, this build will be completed this year, 2026. Amazing, can't wait. So yeah, that's that done. That's instruction 8. What we've got to do then, which we've already done, is now apply that screw. This is instruction 9. To the connector TF07 and TF40, but we've done all that, guys. I've done all that all in one, so there's no need to do that at this stage now because it's done and dusted. But for the next, what I'm going to say now, guys, between 10 and 13, it's all about putting this framework TF39 like so. That's how that's going to be. We've got to put some connectors on there, 2 connectors, and apply 2 black screws to that piece there of TF36 framework, and still working on TF36 framework to that 4-way connector. So there's 2 4-way connectors. We want 2 black screws to connect this TF39 to TF36. Oh no, it's a lot. All these TF numbers, letters, it's a nightmare. But that's part of this build, guys, and I do love it. Right, so let me just get one of these black screws. Get this done. So you can see that on camera. Screw that in nice and tight. And then we need to take another black screw. Just lining it up, guys, on the screwdriver. I can't even speak today. If this is what happens, rewind. If this is what happens after having a week off, guys, I'm not going to have any time off. I'm going to just keep doing YouTubing all year round. What do you think to that? Alright, just moving this pillbox out of the way. And what I'm doing is getting a 2-way connector, applying that just to these 2 pieces of framework here, which is TF40 and TF39. As I'm looking at that upside down, just checking it's right. I don't want to give you the wrong info. Let's get this connector connected to this framework. Yeah, and if you're regular to the channel, guys, you'll know I've got a lot going on with builds at the minute. A lot of new builds which have come to the channel. Check them out in the playlist. I can't wait to bring them back this year. Let's just line that up, that's it. Screw this in nice and tight. Then we'll get another two-way connector to put in just up here. There we go, we've got that. Sometimes they take a little time to get the bite in the framework, but as you can see, keep at it, make sure it's lined up right, and you should be fine. Yeah, to do Star Wars, we've also got on the channel, or I've also got on the channel. I say we guys because I treat us as a little family YouTube community. Got the Star Wars Darth Vader. That'll be coming soon again to the channel. To be honest, I've got lots and lots of boxes of parts for that build, so it's just all being ready for me to get it up on the channel. Fiddly, but I love this. I love this build. It's wicked. Right, so just put that in lightly for a second, just a little thread. Just so we've got a little bit of play to twist that round. Like so. There we go. To me, this is looking really good at the minute. I think this top framework is near enough done now. So I think in the near future we'll be applying a lot of the plate work, the hull plating, to this, like the lower framework. So we're getting there, guys. This is coming on nicely. But yeah, that is it. That is it for today, guys. I know I've been a bit all over the shop. Sorry, I do apologise for that. I'll get back into it. But that's what we've done today. Stay tuned to the end. I'll do a nice little outro shot. Remember to like if I'm worthy of a like. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care. And that is it for this first build of the year, guys, the Millennium Falcon from Fanhome. Basically what I've done today is a quick issue, basically just two pieces of the top frame, and that's all I've had to do for this first video of 2026. Guys, give us a click on that subscribe button, press that bell notification. You'll always be notified every time I put something up on the channel. It's going to be a blast, guys. We've got loads of new builds on the channel. Check them out in the playlist, and hopefully I've got a lot more to come this year. So yeah, that's it for today, guys. The first video is up, done, all ready to crack on with 2026. So I'll see you in the next one, guys. Remember to subscribe, give us a big like. Take care. See ya. Peace.